Don't mind the hair. I just woke up a little while ago. So it looks like Sonic Frontiers has another trailer or another gameplay showcase. If you guys didn't know, Sonic Frontiers has kind of been in the news a lot lately. It has recently been featured at this year's Gamescom, and there's been lots of different leak screenshots, gameplay. There's even been cutscenes, and a whole lot of it. Personally, I've been looking at a lot recently because it has been very intriguing. Again, I've said that my stance on Sonic Frontiers is that I wasn't going to buy it, and I did think it needed to be a lot more interesting for me to even consider that. And even though I won't say not much of that is really different, I will say that I'm more impressed, and that's actually the reason why I wanted to make this video today. So yeah, I'm not doing a trailer breakdown for this, but I'm definitely going to be, doing this, kind of thing right now. I'm just going to be looking over and just telling you guys, like, what I like or things I don't like and if I'm impressed by something. So, with that being said, we got the first little section of here where Sonic is just going insane. Like, what is he doing? I'm not saying this is bad, but I'm just saying, like, when did Sonic have the ability to fire out X lasers from his hands, right? It looks crazy. I'm surprised this is even happening. So it seems that Sonic has some more variation, because before it actually did look like the whole little continuous kind of kick thing. In fact, I think I should just let the trailer play. So here we got Sonic doing this crazy stuff, right? Then he's like fighting this big thing again. Like it's not really an Eggman design, but it does look really, really cool. I ain't gonna lie, even if it is like a desert level, the graphics here look awesome. And then like Sonic does like this laser wisp type thing, and then he gets electrified. Like that's cool. That's actually cool. And I don't know, I like this whole entire combat arena type thing, and I think it looks really cool. We got that move that Sonic has done before, a more powerful homing attack, and then Jesus Christ. Yeah, and he's just doing this little spin cycle again. Now people have said that, like, oh no, this isn't the main part of the game. This is a pretty big part of the game. let's be real. But yeah, the thing is trying to go ham, and yeah, I've got those little cuckoos or cuckoos, I don't know what the heck they're called. And then now we actually have a new island too. Like it's again like we're in this this desert. Looks kind of cool actually. Sonic does this little like kick or whatever. And yeah, I mean, just look at the environment. I know it looks pretty crazy. Like it looks pretty just desert, but it's really interesting because again, this is an open world game, and there seems to be like a whole bunch of stuff to do just in this crazy section. In fact, it actually reminds me a little bit of Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, a little bit. I don't know if people think it's sin for me to even mention that. And then, yeah, he just does a homing attack, and then he like boosts off, and that looks like right there. He has like electricity behind him, like from the Sonic movie. Kind of interesting. Sonic was apparently talking to his little tree friends. It's all good. He's running around. Oh my! See now that was cool looking. So cool that the bitrate messed up. And this is like probably one of the most promising sections. As you can see, we have the little city level that looks like Empire City. This is not Radical Highway. I don't know why people keep saying this. Oh, this is Radical Highway. This is not Radical Highway. This is like Empire City at the most, right? It looks really cool, and a lot of it's been looking pretty linear so far. But obviously, look at these alternate paths with these dash rings, with some pretty decent looking platforming sections. Not gonna lie, with a little grinding section right here. This city looks. I don't even know what this really is. It looks like a data center, and like it looks like highways, like the roads or whatever. Maybe it's not actually a city. It's like a city of data. Okay, that looks like a rib cage. Straight up, that looks like a rib cage. Oh god, this looks great. A little platforming here and there. Okay, supercharged homing attack. That's that little sound right there that happened like when he was destroying the Badnik or the robot sounded scary. It sounded like something that would play like a horror movie. Anyways, with that being said, that's pretty much the entire trailer, and I just kind of wanted to talk about like what I really like Personally, from this trailer, there's been a lot of other like content to do with Sonic Frontiers. In all honesty, there's actually been a lot of like leaks saying like the story, is going to revolve around that little girl with the white hair. Her name is Sage apparently, and Sonic's friends is going to be captured. And I thought Sonic was going to have amnesia, but it doesn't look like Sonic's going to actually have amnesia. And there's like so much stuff going on, but my main thing about the game itself is the gameplay. And I know a lot of people have actually, commented on the gameplay, but personally, I've seen that apparently this game is going to have like Lost World, some type of parkour from Sonic Lost World, which looks absolutely insane. We don't really see much of that here, unless you want to count probably this part right here, the parkour when he's like going up walls and stuff like that. Which personally, I've always been the type of Sonic fan to say, don't take away, keep giving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of gameplay styles, like, stop taking away and stop shifting the gameplay style crazily. And I do like the fact that, again, like, this is not just completely disengaging the boost formula. This is a game where the boost formula still is here, but there's like this combat and everything that's going on now. If we're going to talk about the combat itself is pretty basic. I've played a lot of Devil May Cry. I've played a lot of Bayonetta. I've played a lot of character action games where your main thing to do in those games is to beat things up. There's lots of combos, there's lots of styles, there's lots of crazy, intricate, amazing ways to take down your foes in those games. Now, this game seems to be like a poor man's version of that. Now, I mean that not with negativity in mind, because in all honesty, it looks like a pretty meaty combat. There seems to be lots of different options to keep it from getting repetitive, and it actually looks pretty fun to execute and stuff. The spin cycle seems to be something that you can use to spice things up. Lots of different, attacks. And although it does seem like every time he does need to do a move, he always does like a homing attack, or he does this crazy move or something like that, and not something that is more in my line of gamings, like with like character action games, like with like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, but it still looks great. Now the graphics, this is not the freaking, I'm telling y'all right now, this is not the Switch version. This either has to be the PlayStation 5 version or the PC version. I'm pretty sure they have the PC version on display at Gamescom. But this looks absolutely amazing. The bitrate sucks, but the actual environment looks great. This fast spin cycle right here, that looks great. That's what all the spin cycles need to be. Like, those are awesome. This is the most impressive part of the game because again, like a lot of people were thinking that this level itself was going to be pretty linear, not a lot of alternate paths and all that stuff. But it seems here that there is going to be a lot of them. Now, I'm not sure, like people are saying like this is cyberspace. This might not be cyberspace. This looks a little bit longer than cyberspace. The game also looks a little bit different. I think this might be straight up the hub world for this level, which looks pretty amazing. But just look at this level. A lot of people have looked at this level and said that, oh wow, this is probably going to be one of the best levels in the game. And I will have to be honest with you, I kind of do agree at this point in time, because it looks awesome. The graphics look crazy. The freaking environment looks crazy. Awesome. I don't know if anybody has noticed this, but this little section of the game looks like it's taking place above the desert. Because I don't know, if you look at like the bottom below the little area, you can see what it seems like to be orange and yellow grounds, which looks like to be the desert that we were in before. So I think this is just another part of the desert, which would be pretty insane if this was in the same hub world. That would be insane. Now, of course, we can't see any of that in the sky, but I would assume that you can see all that data stuff in, like, I don't know, some type of alternate part of the game. I don't know. But who knows? I might be wrong. That might be a completely different island or whatever. Because apparently this game has like 5 or 7 islands, so there's even more. There's more to this. So, with that being said, what do I think of Sonic Frontiers? Now, well, I will say that the game does look pretty amazing. It looks pretty great. It looks awesome. I have to be honest with myself here. I will say that even because of these things, I will be honest, I'm still very cautious about this. I'm still not going to buy this game. What I'm planning to do is at least see like a playthrough of this game and then buy it. Or if you guys want me to do a playthrough of it and do that, then you guys can request that. But just for my money, I don't want to buy this game because, again, I said after Sonic Forces I was never going to buy another Sonic game ever again unless they fix their stuff. This might be that game, but again, we have to all be conscious here because some people are just making like comments like saying, "Oh, this is going to be the best Sonic game that's ever made," or "Oh, this is going to be Sonic Adventure 3," which also no, this game can be appreciated without it being called Sonic Adventure 3. Stop. But my thing is still be cautious because Sonic does this a lot of times. We get one good Sonic game, we might even get two, but we never get a third. Like usually, oh yeah, Sonic Colors, like even though I just think it's a pretty mid game, Sonic Colors, okay, everybody liked it. Sonic Generations, even better. Sonic Lost World. After Sonic Lost World, you know, nobody really cared too much for Sonic Lost World. A lot of people kind of said like, ugh. You know, that's basically like the entire reaction to Sonic Lost World. And after Sonic Lost World, we got Sonic Boom. Okay, people didn't really like Sonic Boom. It actually was a terrible time in the Sonic franchise. There was also Sonic Forces. Don't even get me started about Sonic Forces, right? And then Team Sonic Racing, what happened to that? Like this is Sonic's definitive dark age for me, right? So personally, for me speaking, I'm very cautious about this. And even if this game does like at least end up being very decent, maybe even good, maybe even great actually. Hell, this game could this game apparently is going to be like 70 hours. I mean, not 70, but 30 hours or something like that, like 30 hours, and it's going to have lots of combat, it's going to have lots of levels, it's going to have like 30, 35 cyberspace levels, 5 different islands, and it might be like a pretty decent Sonic game for its full price, because apparently they're charging about $60 for the base game, and they're also charging about 80 or something like that for a deluxe edition or something, I don't know. But with that being said, this game might be pretty good in terms of the decent department. You know, it might be pretty decent, it might be pretty meaty. But what are they going to do after this game? What can we have? What do we have from Sonic Team for us to validate that they'll give us something good or even better than Sonic Frontier, as good or better than Sonic Frontiers in the future? Because Sonic Team likes to do this. They like to get in a little good momentum and then they like to crash it back down because of I have no idea why. So we had to be cautious about this. Let's stop talking about Sonic Adventure 3. Let's stop talking about the fact that this is the best Sonic game ever made. Let's just say that this looks like a pretty competent and good Sonic game. Let's just say that, and let's just be done with it. The game comes out in about October, November. It's going to come on like 2 months at this point in time, and we're all definitely waiting for it. You know, this is going to be probably one of the most weirdest Sonic games ever, because I wouldn't say it's been hyped. It's also been controversial. It's also been really contentious. It's been a lot of things. But with that being said, I'm very much intrigued, very much impressed. And I will say that this is a right step in the direction. All I'm saying is that I hope that there's more combat. I hope that there's more stuff to do, more levels, and I hope that the game is pretty consistent in terms of its pacing, because Sonic games have a problem with that too. So with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. What do you guys think of Sonic Frontiers so far? Do you guys think it's going to be the best Sonic game ever made? Like I said, don't even say that. But do you legit think it's going to be the best Sonic game ever made? Do you think it's worth buying? Do you think this is the right step in the direction for Sonic? A lot of people actually are still saying that this game still doesn't look that good. Like, it looks kind of mid or bad. And I'll actually have to disagree for once, you know? And I was one of the main people saying that, oh God, man, this game is not all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still not impressed. I ain't buying this, and I think people are just way too overzealous about this. But now, I mean, I don't know. It looks impressive. It's from what I've seen. So with that being said, guys, what do you guys think of this game? What do you think of the footage in the comment section down below? What do you guys think Sonic Team should do for this game? Do you think that the story looks promising? Do you guys think the characters look promising? Do you think the combat, the gameplay, the boost, everything? Just let me guys know. I want to see y'all's comments. It really is amazing to see a community discussion. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to get back to doing my homework, because I was actually supposed to be doing that. With that being said, thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, like this video. And if you guys like you saw and you want to see more, why not subscribe to the channel? I have a Twitter, which is KamyKam77, as well as a Discord, link in the description down below. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night, everyone, for watching this. And as always, what do I say? Hasta!